bit of revenge on someone who beat you in that opening week. And revenge, Hugo, it's sweet, all while being a dish best served cold. And all those other expressions to do with it. Fast outside pistol here for FURIA Academy. Little double main drop, trying to get ZMB and his friend deep within hell. They've got a lot of position here from this fast main wrap, and look at what they're trying to do with it. A lot of ground gained on B as well, and now wrapping this player at ramp. This is a very cool way to try and take this B bomb site. However, JDC's kind of uprooted that plan by staying alive at ramp. While this has happened, ZMB has left the ramp room and instead put his attention into heaven. And now just Shane left to worry about, the only guy who could cut down these rotations. He's done a good job of not giving up this lobby control, and that's made the bomb cross a bit of a tenuous subject. Oh, they're dropping the vent again. FURIA Academy, this is grimy. It's all over the place, and I love it.
This is such an art-esque round for ZMB, right? Like, his team are running Secret, the bomb. He's running Hell, and he gooshes JDC. JDC now lower, 5 health. And lower in both senses, trying to retake this 1-on-2. They're ready to swing together. He even reads that top player, tries to tag the bottom, but ZMB holds strong, and FURIA win the pistol. Yeah, that's such a weird round, right? Like, you know, the reason it's so weird is while FURIA are hitting the B site heavy down through Secret, leaving a guy back in lobby, the funny part is ZMB goes ramp from hell, right? And he just keeps up so much pressure. He tags JDC, gooshes him first bullet, and at that point, he's just disrupting rotates. He's just keeping people on that top site. And even despite all of that, FURIA come back up the vent, go back down again. They're all over the place, Harry. But they win the pistols. So now full AKs, full rifles, as mouz force up.
And a real change of pace from FURIA Academy. They might have given you something fast and furious in that first little pistol round there, but in this anti-eco, they're taking it real slow. Now, that's not really the start you wanted. Oh, that's also not the start you wanted. Oh, my God. FURIA and ZMB are both dead to the deagle of Sui over in main. And now, what was once a slow round for the reason of, you know, trying to put pressure on your opponent, now it's a slow round because you don't have anything else to do. You've got a 3-on-5 here, and you're trying to, you know, waltz out into this bomb site. You've gotten 1 kill, so you've at least stripped away at this man advantage somewhat. However, the pressure still resides on FURIA Academy. That kill helps alleviate a lot of it. Now it's given them a way to get into a Ninjas is going to extend that helping hand even further. Sui might have opened up this round with 2 lovely little D kills. JDC and Sui might be able to close it out as well. Ninjas with 3. Just about keeps that round in check for FURIA Academy. But that is not how your little anti-force buy is meant to go in the second round,
So
Hugo.
much to dissect there, Harry, but we just don't have the time to do it. Instead, we're jumping into the mouz team speak to see what they want to do on this little eco. Now turned to buy as they force up in the third round yet again.
Group outside.
Yeah, I will do JDC move, try to kill the radio guy, and then I fall
They might not expect us to do
a force, yeah.
force here.
I will go top hut again, Robert.
Okay.
Don't use your smokes too early. They both door.
They mounted main.
One outside that.
Nice.
Radio 1.
2 lobby. Did you kill Silo or did you kill...
Close one.
Outside.
Not coming off.
I called you cut from first.
Door again, bomb.
2.
9-8.
Dead.
Nice.
Cut dead. Door last.
I smoke it.
He's not coming out. You have bomb on your view, I think.
Yeah. Watch out hut, Robert.
Call you cut.
The weapon ball door.
Yeah. You have a smoke?
Yep.
3 smoke door.
I just walk it down.
Guys, I'm left side garage. I don't let him to go main or under heaven.
Okay. Yeah,
I have the bomb.
We'll try to save it maybe even, on T-spawn.
I think he's searching for frag right now.
35
call you cut.
seconds.
I don't see outside.
There's an M4 CT vent door, by the way.
We'll slowly start contacting lobby.
Outside is totally clear.
20 seconds.
Lobby clear.
Good job, Camille. Insane, bro.
Let's
Insane,
fucking
guys.
go, guys.
Cannon's clear.
So they save one AK.
There's AK
The
door, right?
rest has shit money.
Where is the weapon though?
They will
the
force
door.
it. We picked it.
They got
They didn't have any
1,900.
weapons.
This guy had me.
Nothing like a round getting decided in the opening few seconds. A little boring save for Decenty as mouz, who forced back in, and I really liked that decision. It seemed very last second, but they went for it. And that's because they got 4 kills in that second round force. And look at the result. They win it out in the third time around, and now they flip the game on its head. mouz now own AKs. And so this is going to be a lot harder to break through for FURIA, who pretty much have to force, right? They saved a gun, they want to level up their money, and so putting it back down to 0 is a good place to start. The Eagles, however, remain on 4 players. Insertion, that's very loud down the vent. Ninjas will have heard that, as well as the door player. Okay, that's one way to start strong. Sui through the smoke. And mouz up a man.
Ooh. Sui spotting more of these players outside. Gonna get flashed in by Torshi. Nothing presents itself yet, but there it is. Sui collecting another one of these outside kills. He's looking good today. The remaining rifle cut down as well. Sui looks very at home here on Nuke.
I've got to say, just generally, not related to that round at all, but like the 2 polls on mouz NXT have been crazy good.
Yeah.
Sui and Shane have been really sick. And, obviously there's a lot of talent in Poland, but we never really saw, much outside of the Golden 5 and then AGO and the hunt up there, and they were trying to climb. It's been a few Polish rosters, but it's rare to see, successful Polish players in international mixes, right? Like, there's not many examples of that. There are a few. Me, who's currently active, right, in EG. Players like Snacks, for example, Neo even having, joined Tier 1 orgs in the past. But yeah, it's really cool to see these 2 guys. I, didn't really know who they were coming into this event, and they've kept it up every day, man. They've looked really good every day. Something to be said for that. When I think a lot of the attention of this team is drawn in by the big names, by JDC, who's obviously drawn a lot of attention this year, having this been his debut year pretty much at a higher level of Counter-Strike, and even Torsi, who we've been talking about for years now. So, yeah, maybe the attention gets taken away, but the skill is certainly there for these 2. There's a reason mouz are sitting top of the table. And this round should be easy peasy for them.
Yeah, you don't really have anything to cause problems with if you're FURIA Academy. You got this little A-rush, and it's mowed down by Shane. So that's the extent of that round there. Never gets out of hand. mouz NXT up onto a 3rd. And no, Hugo, I've got to agree with you. I do. Me and you, when we got started covering CS, I'm talking years ago now, right? Like, it was right as you had like kind of the rebuilding, the restructuring of some of these Polish teams, right? The whole country felt like it took a long time to recover from the falling apart of VP, and the fact that they didn't have these like young stars ready to step up and fill that void, right? Maybe the reluctance of moving away. It was like a very interesting thing to study, and it still feels like Polish CS hasn't fully recovered, right? A lot of teams, a lot of players looking internationally now as opposed to within their own country. But it is great to see more and more Polish players finding success, man. They've had a lot of talent there for a long while. They just didn't get funneled to the right places for the longest of times. This round, Sui and Xerxen going to open it up, and Sui has fast flanked these secret players, securing a double. He's looking really nice outside, is Sui, man. I'm a real fan of how he's playing this. Very confident in how he's approaching it. Like, to fast wrap Secret like that through the smokes, that's ballsy. And it's netted them all the rewards in this round. Another flawless one for mouz NXT and another minute-long save out of FURIA Academy. I haven't seen CT sides like this dominant for a minute yet, man. This is pretty rough. It's another just, like, what can Drop even do? He's just hiding.
You don't see this every day, right? We're 6 rounds in. We've had 2 Ts saved on their own in 1-on-5. So, yeah, just really decisive rounds coming out of mouz NXT and not giving away anything, not giving any room for FURIA. It's reassuring. It feels like mouz have gotten better and better throughout the tournament, right? Maybe we came in. It is actually cool to see these standings start to look how maybe they should, how maybe we expected them to. Because, you know, coming into day one, coming into this mouz, we were actually a little disappointed by them, right? They had that opening game versus Fnatic Rising, who were, in our eyes at the time, you know, a team not to be threatened by just due to how late they had been formed. Right, mouz take a shaky double OT win there. Then they lose to FURIA. Then they lose to Big. And we're wondering, where the hell are mouz NXT? Who are these guys? I thought they were supposed to be the big boys. And since that point, it's a 5-match win streak. They're looking to lock in a 6th right now. So, yeah, a slow start, but a strong finish here for these boys. And FURIA, hey, they're probably happy they were able to catch them sleeping in day 2. But here, over a week in, mouz are ready to play. They're bringing the heat.
Yeah, maybe a bit faster in towards ramp this time for FURIA. They have players stacked up here early. That AK already gone. Gonna get juggled over to Decency. He does have armor, but he's facing much the same fate as the rest of his team. They're picked apart on the ramp push. JDC with 4. Stellar little ramp hold out of this guy. 5-2 for mouz, and the dominance, well, Hugo, it's set to continue.
Why stop now? You're on a roll. For FURIA, they're just trying to piece together a buy. Drop obviously having less after his save. Everyone else more than happy, more than content. But maybe not with the scoreline. A tack pause coming through for FURIA Academy while they try and figure out this gun round, what they want to do with it.
Yeah, there's been a few worrying signs so far, right? One of the things I didn't like was when Sui embarked on that fast Secret flank. It felt like the information just never got passed along, right? That's a little bit of a grisly error to have for FURIA Academy, and it's not one we're really used to seeing these guys make. So I hope that's not indicative of maybe a slow start out of these guys. Torshi with the Secret cross. The confidence is just brimming for mouz NXT. He runs the whole way, and so he's here nice and early. He's missing these timings on the players that are creeping ahead of the main smoke. Missed shot from Torshi. Now they know about this AWP and Secret, and they're trying to hunt it down. With Pyria already through the vents, Torshi is in hot water. And there's Pyria getting that opener. Finally, FURIA Academy have a 5-on-4 out of the gate.
Torshi was being trapped there, right? He had to keep going. He had to hunt for that kill. And now with that dead, his teammates are trying to fill the void on beat ninjas. Lovely entry. JDC trays, but he can't get more than 1. A 4-on-2 for FURIA on that B bomb site. And the package is making its way there as well, crossing through Secret. Now, Shane's in between the 2 duos of FURIA in this round, so he can cut off the bomb and slow it right down. Zershan's taking his time. Shane, with this shot, drops that first. Here's the York trying to trade, and it misses its shot. Smoke lands. Shane still has an angle, still has a chance to take this 1-on-1, but it's all a bait for Drop, who's coming in from the vent. Shane flicks, and he hits them both. Now in the 1v1, Zershan's dead. That gives info. Shane knows Pyria's coming in through the door, and he changes side of the smoke.
Yeah, Pyria trying to stay one step ahead, is considering this, but will he be ready for it? Shane, oh my god, the round, there it is. It's all Shane, it's all mouz NXT. He was all alone in that, getting faced by 4 separate players, 2 of them on a double swing, and yet Shane is able to close that round out for mouz. That's in spite of ninjas and Pyria with all this space in B. It's this
What a
2K
read,
that's
yeah.
just unreal, man. And the moment he gets that, you can feel he's destined to close that round out.
Yeah, if you waste any more ammo on that AWP, he's going to have trouble hitting the vent player. Any more time even, but quick burst, quick flick converts the round. My goodness. Pistols out now for FURIA Academy. They're going to go fast. It's a good flash. Everyone's blinded, but Shane's still here and he's still fighting. Oh my god, not again. 3 from the guy. Just not satisfied with his previous multi-kill. He wants more, and he'll get it. No problem holding down that top site for mouz NXT. And it was only an eco, so we go back to guns here for FURIA. But right now, they are being put through their paces.
Yeah, 7 in a row for mouz NXT. Where does the buck stop? Once again, they're going back towards this outside area. They found success there last round, but this time Shane with an opener through the door has removed that point man Imperia. Ninjas gets away with a kill on Torshi, playing it very fast and loose towards outside. And now there's a bit of room given to FURIA Academy. Sui could shut down a lot of this from the main position. Version's trying to watch for anyone climbing up on top of heaven, but he might miss this timing if he's not careful. He might give up another kill. They're still collapsing on these outside players, but hell has been conceded, and ZMB gets this kill on Shade for free. Xertion will get the trade, just about surviving. 7 HP, the difference. Leaves dropping the 1v2, not able to convert that kill onto JDC. Another round for mouz NXT. You thought that ZMB and Ninjas had got enough room, created enough space. But mouz are just looking so confident, man. There's very little you can substitute for a confident team, right? A confident player is scary enough. But right now, mouz NXT are kind of just throwing themselves into these gunfights with the belief that they're going to win them. And they are.
Xertion, I don't know how he gets away with that, right? Like the timing is ZMB climbing up, he just moves safe into hell. He seemed aware of the possibility. After his teammate dies, that spray is just coming through. More pistols and more rounds perhaps for mouz, as they have never had any trouble getting rid of these ecoing teams. Coming out ramp now with a smoke. JDC doesn't want to give them a gun, right? At worst, he should just be dropping away, and Torshi is drawing them in for him as he fires off with the AWP. 1 kill, and Torshi won't overplay his hand, giving up hell as JDC drops B. See, this is a good ramp protocol, but FURIA trying to play with their food, pushing through the smoke, trying to be surprised, get Torsi with some missed shots. They can't get close enough. Sui is providing cover there everywhere, though, flooding out in the yard. Oh, Sui eventually dies. Xertion here to mop it up, and that he'll do, leaving 6 health on Pyria. Should be a dead man, just looking for a gun. There's an AWP here, and things could get interesting, who knows?
He's just so low and has so little idea where these players can be with the time that's passed. Pyria, this would be an incredible clutch because it's so unlikely, but there's no getting away from how unlikely it is.
Poor guy.
Only the tag onto Shane. 9 on the board for mouz NXT. The game feels cursed for FURIA. They keep doing like 90 damage to people. If only they had 90 health.
Be a way easier game, wouldn't it? But then they may be dying faster, Harry, so it goes both ways.
That's true, Hugo. I never even considered it like that.
Yeah, these M4s will be even more annoying, right? Getting those quick dinks. This is beautiful out of mouz. A great shooting from everyone, right? No weak holes. Yeah, great shooting. Yeah, great aim. Excellent gameplay.
No, man, this is a real relief for me. mouz NXT have struggled versus a lot of teams that maybe they shouldn't have, right? And even though they've normally got the victories, it's maybe not been as clean as you would expect. This is the mouz NXT we want to see. Xertion might have a lot of kills here. Instead, just 1. Shane only able to trade evenly as well. This is one of the best chances FURIA Academy have had in quite some time.
Really good trading as well. They do catch mouz off guard. Xertion was sort of ready, but him dodging the flash actually put his aim off. So 3-on-3 now. Molly starting to fly in, just keeping mouz out. But it's all temporary. I say that, you got another smoke for main, you got another Molotov for heaven, so your options are pretty open. Sui's flashed up the vent. Did they see him? ZMB holding off, maybe looking aware, but no one's covering this. ZMB does hit the headshot. 2-on-3, Torshi, quick blink connects, and now JDC out through main is dead as well. ZMB converts alongside Drop, and so FURIA finally win a rifle round on that top site. Great trading initially, and then when it hits crunch time, they step up to the plate.
Yeah, good stuff out of ZMB as well to realize that that flash meant that maybe someone had snuck up through the vent. And so they break this 9-round streak that mouz were on. Now, one little, flash in the pan, that's not enough here. You need a constant if you're FURIA Academy. You want to find more success after finding the first. JDC fully blinded, and Sui's dead with him on that double ramp play. A 1 for 2. FURIA Academy will take that all day long. Look at this wrap from Shane. There's another player here, Insertion. FURIA Academy take the fast ramp drop into B, but they're getting wrapped immediately by mouz NXT. Both players coming in through ramp and are hot on their heels.
Yeah, they're not being quiet about it either. Close peek, not ready for that one, but the flash is good and Torshi gets the trade. Now, this last player just hiding out. Bomb is ticking, and so no reason to rush the engagement. Ninja's not got the health for it either, but Torshi stays with the orb.
Yeah, time is his greatest ally right now. Right, he doesn't have the HP to survive a straight-up gunfight. The fact that Torshi still has the AWP maybe helps in that regard. One shot, all it takes, and Torshi nails it. Defuse found, mouz NXT grab a 10th.
That's gross.
Yeah, AK would have been enough, but Torshi keeps that AWP up. Double digits now secured. FURIA Academy, this is what I mean, right? There's no substitute for confidence, bro. Like, look at the speed of these flanks that come through. This wouldn't be, mouz NXT wouldn't be double wrapping lobby like that after a double ramp push if it wasn't for this kind of scoreline, if it wasn't for all the success they found throughout this first half.
Yeah, they feel very freed up, right? They feel like they're not getting punished for playing audacious, and hell, when you're not getting punished, keep punishing. Torshi hits the most ridiculous flicks at times. And FURIA know that better than anyone right now. Util into the A site for FURIA. Looks like another top hit, creeping through the door late with a CT vent flash. Shane's not blinded by it. He's waiting this time, looking for more than one. Instead, he gets none. No one gets anything for mouz as they get silenced in the A site. All 3 entries coming in for FURIA. On planted, that's a round.
Yeah, mouz, they could justify giving this a look in. I don't think they're believing in the round, but like, they're buying next anyway. Round 15, they've got money. But they're not going to go any further forward than this. All right, a chance at a 5-10 half for FURIA Academy. It's not the golden scoreline it once was, right? It's not one that you look at and you go, yeah, man, we're mega happy with that. But you can recover on a 5-10 scoreline. Just gives you a little more breathing room. They even deal with JDC right at the very end. But as mentioned, with extra money on Torshi and Xertion, you're still buying here regardless. They're able to drop M4s into play. So will we get that 10-5, Hugo?
Well, if we do, I would go to think it's probably only going to be on the A site, Harry, right? Like, these are the only rounds that FURIA have actually pulled out top hits in gun rounds. So, you'd like to think mouz would be a little more ready for it. Shane certainly seemed ready for it this time, but he still got domed, so who knows? Maybe there's hope. Double AWP, though, in the way. Put one of those behind Silo on that A site could be lethal. Got JDC taking his ramp, and of course Torshi just doing whatever he wants, which is a good thing. AXEC. Util in. player at the hut, but this isn't everyone right now. Look at how split they are. Furia gets a kill, but he's traded, and so the fake isn't sold too well. There's still this awkward ramp that has decided to stay, and wisely so. JDC dropping 2, and the bomb picked back up as Furia now have to find a game plan.
Yeah, they did have ninjas trying to take hell from outside, but Xerxan has now toppled him. And so that doesn't really leave you with much here. Decency all alone in this 1-on-3, and he doesn't know about the B site player. Sui already in position, locks in that round, and the 11-4 half for mouz NXT. We're getting a wonderful game of CS right here out of JDC, Sui, and Shane. Right? It's been a real victorious run for these 3 right now.
You could list the entire roster, right? Like, I don't think you can even like pick out standout players out of this game right now for mouz, because then right below the players you listed is Torsi. Well, he's had clutches, he's had AWP shots and openers, so you know everyone's really been getting involved, and that's the scariest part, I think, for Furia. Oh. Some harrowing replays from the first half of this map. And there's even more to be played. Not much more if mouz have their way.
Yeah, this has been real clean out of mouz NXT. Very, very scary looking squad. And you know, the reason why I kind of wanted to draw attention to the scoreboard in the fashion that it is, though, is just that so often Torshi is like this right at the top of the board guy, like needing to put on these huge performances for mouz to get games over the line. It's very nice that we're getting to see like what the riflers are made out of, you know, get to see these guys in their element. I think that the fact that we have guys at JDC even donning that off in the last round is quite telling of where his confidence is at, right? He's just holding, anchoring down ramp. This is a scary looking mouz NXT. A mouz NXT who look determined to add another victory to their belt. And you don't envy FURIA Academy for that.
Yeah, you got to wonder if there's any way out, any hope for FURIA Academy. For mouz, they've got to be pumped up. Let's find out by jumping in.
3, 2, 1, go.
Outside.
One knock out.
Dead. Oh.
No.
Keep going. I'm with you, Adam.
Heaven dinked.
Let's go
Heaven
down,
is
Adam.
dinked.
Let's go down.
One is down, long.
Drop. No, it's ours. Nice.
Under heaven. Right side. Come here, someone up.
Long.
One double.
Wait, guys.
Yeah.
Wait, guys.
Dead,
Get
dead.
lockers.
One is double, boys.
1 double, 1 A.
I'm gonna go garage here, guys.
Yeah, I think I can go heaven, right?
I have wall ramp.
He could be secret here. I think he will re-aggress secret, John.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
Guys, everyone go ramp here.
Yeah, I'm coming to you, Johnny. Where can they be?
Until you
Listen,
hear
was
holding
down.
secret.
Listen, you will go B and you will take 3 guys long, and then you will go back and plant.
I like it.
But before you take long, check gray or dark. I mean.
One should be dinked, I think. No? Oh, okay. Oh,
I
okay.
step on up.
Let's go.
Let's go double. Go double.
Take dark. Everyone take double. Everyone.
I'm checking left.
Go back and plant. One guy.
Left side.
Ramp left side.
Right?
I think both.
Both.
Out.
Right side
Out,
out.
John.
Window dead.
Last ramp.
Left side.
Okay.
Just speed.
You
Yeah,
can
I'm
plant,
hiding,
Dotty.
Yeah, you
I'll
can
go
put-
back side and I'll
Yeah,
plant.
dude. Holding left side.
Planting. And we double pick. Wait, John.
Yeah,
Wait.
3,
Wait. Yeah. 3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Nice.
Nice. Let's fucking
Nice.
go.
Let's go, man.
Bro, I'm shooting like a
You
12-year-old.
wanted to do...
That countdown was botched, man. That was like 3, 2, 3, 1, go! Thank goodness they won it, mouz. A convoluted round, but one that comes to good results, another win. And with a pistol under your belt after an 11-4 half, it doesn't really leave much room for anything for Furia.
Yeah, it's left him in a really bad way now, right? Really good try from Drop. I don't think he could have done much more, getting double peaked in the 1v2. But yeah, FURIA Academy taking a full eco, wanting a chance to at least get to play with rifles in this second half. The boost up on Rafters, kind of nifty, gives you a little angle into main that you wouldn't normally have. This is a pretty cool boost, if I'm being honest. I'm a big fan of that. simple, don't get me wrong, but
No, that is really awesome.
cool-
Because you actually, when you're coming through main, you
you're
can't
not
see their
thinking,
feet.
yeah, and also you're not thinking to check that one position. Like if you're getting tagged from somewhere, you're imagining it's somewhere on the rafters that can actually see main.
Yeah,
So that's
USPS as well.
yeah.
Like, you're not hearing anything. No,
dude,
that's really
that's
cool.
a nice, that's a
Oh,
cool
I'm
little spot.
stealing
Yeah,
that.
I'm stealing that.
I'm sure lots of people will be stealing that. It's so obvious now that you think.
Yeah,
Because even if they rush A, you're also like in a good position. You're just you're doubled up. It's kind of crazy. I wouldn't do it with anything but USPs, but either way, cool idea. Doesn't matter. 13-4. First and maybe your last buy round, Furia. Got to make it worthwhile.
yeah. This might be you getting to showcase your CT side for one round, and that's more or less the extent of it. So let's hope it's a damn good round. Drop with this AWP, gonna play through and around the smoke. Drop's getting a little bit wild, and Sui's already deep in the site with this Mac-10, charging down these FURIA Academy players. Look at him, he's so annoying, Sui! Oh my lord! Leave him alone. Leave ZMB alone.
Oh, they've seen him.
They're chasing him down. Sui with the brap coming up the vent. Ooh, it's coming back to me. Here he is, looking for ZMB.
Heard another ladder.
Sui, smart
Does he
guy,
know?
smart guy. Look at him go. Oh no, ZMB dead. And a 4K for Sui on the Mac-10. He messes up the jump so he doesn't get the AUG upgrade.
Play it again. They're eco.
But hell, man, yeah.
They're eco. Play it. Who cares? I mean, they might force, right? That's the worry of 14-4, but
look at what this Mac-10
right or
did.
wrong.
Look at what the Mac-10 did, man.
no head armor as well.
Look,
just
he gets the
shreds.
reload off, plays around with the door, and then just is immediately back in the fight. That's how you use a Mac-10. Sui showcases it brilliantly.
Yeah, don't stop running, man. Why? Why would you? 14-4. This is a statement. We haven't had many dominant games like this, right? You know, even though we've had a 16-1 here and there, sprinkled in stomps, almost every game has gone the distance. Almost every game has gone 16-10 or more. You know, we've had 30 rounders, we've had double OTs. So this is a rare one. This is a quick, clean matchup for mouz NXT. And it's, you know, further evidence of why they are top of the board as time goes on. 6-2, soon to be 7-2. And only a couple of rounds away from that placing. Here we go, FURIA, they do buy up. Yeah, as I said, there's no such thing as a right or wrong call here. It's 14-4, boys. So, slight investment. We've got some people saving for next as well. Always believing, always hoping, but not winning.
Oh no. Okay, Piria's Deagle. I see, just said a B. mouz NXT on their way to 15, and this is about to be a very, very dominant game indeed. Zumba. Here he is. Creeping in with the Deagle. But they're already in A. Getting the bomb down. He's probably dead on the first swing. And yeah, JDC not missing a beat. 15 on the board for mouz NXT. And they're about to do it to him, Hugo, in ludicrously dominant fashion.
Yeah, you see that ludicrous display this night? Because I did. And it's almost over. Catch it while you can. One final buy for FURIA.
Have a
Just
live.
event, yeah.
Yeah.
And John, you're third, you just flash main and fireman.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then
but,
God with Robert.
Yeah.
You didn't.
whatever.
Default.
Yeah, wait.
One is main.
Heading default.
Yeah,
Default
default.
and default.
Off main, off
Dead.
main. Nice. Default. Top
Went up.
That's right.
Nice try, guys.
They missed their molly completely, door guys. They don't even know how to molly it. I
Okay,
swear to
guys,
God.
they expect us to play outside now.
Like we all expected,
Yes.
it's FURIA Academy just about keeping this one alive. Missed Molly out of mouz NXT. I don't know if you heard that there, but someone was saying the Molly missed big time.
Their molly? I thought they were talking about Fury.
Oh, really? I don't know.
I didn't know what molly it was.
No.
You just said their molly missed, not your molly
Oh,
missed.
right. Okay. I misheard then.
Yeah. Unless
Sorry,
he's talking
dude.
about himself. in the
I'm
third
mega
person.
toxic, you see, so I always call out my teammates for their utility. The moment a round ends, question anyone who threw util. What was that smoke? That smoke ruined my round. ZMB here with the AWP outside, and no, the smoke has ruined Xertion's round. Ninja's gonna double kill in the door, and it's left onto Torshi the horsey on V5.
Hey.
Gonna have to ride this stallion all the way to the finish line. Here he is, bit of damage done, nothing more than that. Ready for the ramp flank and not able to lock it in.
Well, we're gonna get some, you know, what do we call them? Consolation rounds, some pity rounds here for FURIA Academy. They've broken the mouz money as back-to-back A rushes that didn't really work. So mouz don't want to get ahead of themselves. They're not worried about this coming back to haunt them just yet, but close it before you have to worry. However, if that is going to be the case, they're going to buy up again. These guys just don't know when to quit. And honestly, you can't blame them. 4 AKs. Get away from that A site, maybe. All it takes is one.
Yeah, once again, lot of A-side utility, but this time not the A play behind it, right? Oh, Shane with an opener. Not the start you wanted if you're FURIA Academy. That's the 1 Mac-10 traded up onto an AK now and the 5-on-4. They're feeling pressure, and this pressure might break FURIA Academy because as they're aggressing, trying to make these info plays happen, they're only digging the hole deeper. Decency. Oh, this is either a big timing or a bad timing. It's the make or break of this round. This little wrap through the heart, and there it is, double for Decency. He takes them all to the grave. The lobby push cut down by just one man. And Xertion left outside. Well, they know about him. They're carrying this wrap into heaven. Drop should have this one dead to rights, and even if he doesn't, Xertion's troubles would only just be beginning. He wins that first gunfight, but the second doesn't go his way.
That's funny. Drop's holding for the railing peak, which is very common, but Xertion, he can't be bothered. He just goes right in. So Drop's aiming really high up there and couldn't hit that first bullet headshot, which is what he wanted. So a few more of those pity rounds, Harry, for FURIA. They keep going, they keep building, but is it all to fall on dead ears? Probably.
Well, you know, we've at least got some dead wallets, right, on the side of mouz NXT. All wallets are dead by default.
Oh, leather wallets.
Yeah, or just, I mean, any wallet's dead.
Well,
It's
but
an
dead
animal.
implies alive, right, at one point. If it's not leather, it was never dead. But I get your logic.
Yeah, true. Okay, I just have a leather wallet, so I mean it's faux leather. Actually, thinking about it. Yeah, Hugo, it's cool. Xertion over here at ramps, creeping. Well, sorry, through secret, while the other guys are trying to get out at ramp. Can they get past drop? These are the questions. Here are the answers. Oh, they will get past him. ZMB, only the tag. This guy's AWP has been cursed, and now it's just a scout. Oh my lord, this could still get weird, Hugo. I still am finding ways in which this could get weird. Torshi's trying to get out with the bomb. Oh, he does, he gets out,
Dude, that's massive. There's 3 guys in secret right now.
Just Decency up on A, but he's holding the right angle. He's kept his wits about him. Oh, doubling up. Nice. Will get traded after that, but he's done a lot, right? He done all you really could have expected out of him. JDC has still made this closer than it needs to. The Deagle and Torshi mollied out, and so it's left to JDC 10 points of health, the 1v2 for the game. No. And he's wrapped all the way around the bomb. Not planted for him, though, and for them, just sticking it is enough. They're going to get away with the round. JDC can't win that one in the clutch.
Yeah, I think he knew that staying heaven in a 1v2, like, it just wasn't going to work, right? It wasn't going to happen with 20 health. They would have had a nade. They would have been able to cover. He needed to get out, and he needed to get kills Took one more, 3 in the round, but still going to be furious. That being said, that was eco for mouz, and they make it very close. So here's the full buy as a result. AWP and everything in between. 4 in a row for Furia. And they have nothing to lose, right? At this point, you could argue the game might already be done. So all the more reason to show us what you got. Look at this! Oh my goodness! No, they miss it! That was insane! A run boost onto main roof? If only that landed. It's the last place you would expect to see a CT there. Very cool idea for Furia. Very cool.
I hope we get to see them do that for
mouz
real.
have no idea. You've got to hit it first time though, right? That was so close. Oh. Furia, they bring cool ideas to the table. You can't doubt that about them.
Yeah, and really with the positioning here at B, they might even have this hold on lock as well. ZMB traded after that first kill, but the rotations have come in. Drop is already posted up at ramp with this AUG. Yeah, he's about to get smoked and mollied off. You've at least got him nearby, ready for the retake. Winning a fight versus Pyria, but it's cancelled out nicely by Ninjas, and Drop pushing that smoke has left it all uncertain.
Weird.
He will get the ramp player, and now drops to Dark, but they've seen him, they've located him, they've got him trapped, and they're swinging it together. FURIA Academy don't give him the room. And so now up onto 9, Defuse coming in.
When do we get worried is the question.
It's definitely approaching a point where you can start to get worried. I'm still not worried yet, just for the fact that one round is all it takes. Like one big moment from a guy like JDC, you know, gets another multi-kill, maybe suddenly mouz run away with it. But I think once it gets to like 12 rounds, when 12 rounds reach the board for FURIA Academy, that's when my official concernometer starts to peak.
Yeah, what number is the concernometer at now?
It's like a
what's it out of?
It's like a Geiger counter.
Okay.
Like, yeah, exactly, Hugo. Kind of like that.
Okay, well, you can give me the noise later that it makes. Hold it up to the mic. If we get concerned, we're not concerned yet.
No, the concernometer is, you know, it's beeping a little more than the background concernimation of the area.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Generally, in all areas, there's a certain base level of concern. Yeah, just about anything in general. And then as things get more worrying, well...
It's like very geographic based, you know, like with background radiation and other forces of nature that may or may not exist.
Well, my concern is palpable. But mouz, they just need to close it, right? Just easy, just win, guys. What could be so hard? Let's find out. ZMB with the AWP. Smoked off outside. We got this full cross smoke, so he has to drop. And he does it loud as well. Still an A split. This is not a yard take. Insertion slit the net. They have no idea he's crept into main. Not even spotted. He thinks he was, though. He's spamming. He's spraying. And Decency's up behind the smoke. It's commed late. The kill comes through, as is such. Oh my goodness. All the frags for FURIA Academy as they hold down that A site. Insertion felt like a wasted opportunity. He wasn't seen. It took too long for his team to figure out what the hell he meant. And by the time he did, everyone was dead. So could have used that better, could have cleared out that close CT vent player, and then maybe it would have gone a lot nicer for mouz. Instead, double digits, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, the concernometer is still beeping away. Little more background level of concern now. Little eco round looming. Yeah, it's the rifle round heading into the 1-up against 12. That's where we're really...
Here we go, it's again.
Okay, run boost.
Hit it.
No, he got shot getting run boosted. God damn, mouz NXT.
Now they know it's
fun.
They're like, why are they on it? Why is he on his head? What are they trying to do over there? You know, mouz didn't see the fruits of the labor, but they did see the labor.
Yeah. I mean, labor fruit would just be a baby, wouldn't it? So, ZMB down here at the decon stairs. But it ain't Freedom Day for mouz NXT. Instead, they're going back up secret. Furia, he sees them. He sees them with his eyes.
Ooh.
Ooh, playing around the smoke. Playing around the smoke. He is tagged low. And now kicked to the curb by Xertion. Man advantage for mouz NXT. Yeah, they've lost lobby, but they've traded this control to take outside the van. Oh, it's weird. ZMB will get the 4-on-4, gets the equalizer. Xertion still taking heaven, but the rest of the gang are trying to deal with this AWP as ZMB. They will overwhelm him. Xertion dies wrapping A, but this bomb is going down lower. Torshi with the AWP of ZMB. And JDC still alive on the Deagle. I am a little concerned. The concernometer is flipped the other way. We're in a 2-on-2 and it's off the charts. Ninjas drop. They're left up now to try and put a stop to this one AWP, and they can't seem to do it. It's just Torshi lighting up the board. Shot in the back, brushed aside, but Drop still has a man left to find.
Yeah, it's weird though. The bomb is not full ramp. This is the last place he'll expect, and now he's figuring it out. Now he's trying to find it out. Tap on the bomb. It's a fake. He's running out of time. He's got to stick, or this is GG, and there it is. 16 rounds found by JDC's Deeg, and mouz